What's up, guys? This is Ninja on Ninja, and basically, I got a give it. I have a video for you. I don't know if it's gonna be short, but we'll see. Basically, I happened across a video that's a science video. A laser pointer at 2 billion FPS makes the speed of light look kinda weird by Alpha Phoenix. Okay? Now, first off, let me give you props for the name. The reason why is because I'm alpha, so I respect the usage of alpha. I don't see why you are considering yourself an alpha. Maybe because you have a beta Phoenix channel and a C Phoenix channel, D, E, F, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the first, I don't know, but what I wanted to say, or what this video is about, is I wanted to, because you basically claim that you are seeing the past, right?
Traveling towards the camera through the fog from the disco ball show up almost instantly, and all the spots of light where those rays actually intersect the wall behind the disco ball show up after a significant delay. That's because the wall behind the disco ball is farther from the camera, so we're seeing it farther in the past.
So, basically, no, you're not seeing it in the past. It's just that you have a problem that everyone else has. And the problem is, this may be where you get the use of alpha in your name, in your title. But you're too selfish in the aspect that you think that because you don't see it, that it wasn't there. And that's kind of the point. And that, because that's not what's happening. You just aren't aware that it's there yet. It's there. It's just that you aren't. Basically, you see what I'm saying? It's there. The light is on the wall. You just don't see it yet. You see what I'm saying? I'm known for pushing the envelope. I make what is better. I'm the smartest man in the universe, I would say. The planet, rather, but I don't know about the universe, but I'm willing to challenge aliens. To expand my mind. I'm willing. Let's go, baby. But anyways, so that's basically it. You're saying it's in the past, but if the past is just a place where you aren't, then there's a lot of places that are technically the past using your criteria. But you're just some dude with an education in his garage. Literally, you're in your garage. And this is what happens when you take a good thing and you run off with it and you don't know the consequences or the truth. And this is why you need like a shaman, basically like myself, to look at it and understand it and explain it to you in a way that you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like those little spots on the wall showed up because they're closer to the camera and there's probably different effects at play, like shadow probably what's it called, the shadow took longer to show itself because that's showing where the light hasn't hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta think of it deep enough. And I'm thinking I have the ability to really think it through. And unlike some people, I think it through. I have the world's best sandbox, right? I call it the world's best sandbox. But the point is, you're saying that what we're seeing is you're. Say it again. Go ahead. Go ahead and say it again.
The disco ball, spots of light where those rays actually intersect the wall behind the disco ball.
You'll notice how they hit, like how the forward ones show up first, right?
Spots of light where those rays actually intersect the wall behind the disco ball.
And you'll notice the back is slowly getting brighter, but the source of light hasn't changed. The reason why it's slowly getting brighter is because it's traveling. And again, it's not gonna start lit, it's starting dark and getting lit. And it's a shadow exposing where the light isn't. That's what it's showing you. And that's what you're looking at. So the light is creeping around the ball, and which is why you see the shadow creeping around the circle. And it's slowly getting brighter. It's not because it's in the past, it's because it's farther away, and you're not there to see it. On top of that, like things happen that you aren't there for. Like, and we're talking about like a light year, like yeah, I forgot you said like 2 billion frames a second or something. Like, it's crazy the level and depth involved in it. So this is really like far frontiersman shit, right? But that's where I thrive. I'm a natural predator. I'm a killer. Do you understand? I was a lady killer when I was younger. I was Alpha AF in IRL, not Alpha Phoenix, Alpha IRL, like in real life. I would fight kids, I would yell at kids, I would anger, all this shit, right? Because I had the perception. Like I had that dad gene, but I was like 9. I remember being 12 years old playing house with these girls. You know, saying, "Oh, you're the dad. Oh, stay home today. I have plans after dinner. Hee hee hee." You know, I only tell the kids to go outside and have fun, and we're gonna stay inside and talk. And she makes her eyes all big and scary. But anyways, so the point is, you're wrong about your claim, and you're wrong about everything you're saying here because that's not what's happening. You're not seeing the past. It's an illusion. There is no such thing as time. As I said in my comment, time is a man-made construct. Um, there was a point where you asked, um, you said something doesn't make sense. I don't remember exactly what it was. Like, is there a now or something, and can everything be now? And is there other things that are later in life? I forgot exactly how you put it, but my point was that everything is now, and this concept of time is an illusion. It's a theory. It's a man-made concept. There's no such thing as time. Time isn't real. There is only the now, right? We say things happened or are going to happen and we plan, yes, this is true, but things are now. Tomorrow never happens. It never comes. You know why? Because today never left. But we consider it a day because the light changed. The rotation of the earth happened around the sun, and we call that a day. But that's not actually a day. The day didn't end. It's not a new day. That's why years are continuing, right? Like your phone, for example, you may charge up to 100%, but until you turn off, it technically has been on for hundreds of hours. until you power it off, until you restart the phone. It never turned off, and that's kind of how a day is. Until the sun turns off, that sun's been burning. You know what I'm saying? Time isn't real. So, anyways, this is a very deep concept, very deep video. You're a nerd, so you may get it. A lot of people will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I don't get it," and it's fine, whatever. But there's a reason why I tend to only talk on surface level about most things, is because that's the only thing that people can follow. But as far as really deep goes, I probably am the most deep person you'll ever meet. And I may not be educated through the systems, but my curiosity has been my guiding torch, leading me to be the intelligent being that I am. I'm curious how it works, so I dive in, I find out, and I pull back. I'm curious how that works. I dive in, I find out, I pull back. I don't commit to anything. It's just I'm a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all, but I figure it out at all is what I call myself. But I'm a jack of trades. Like, I don't specialize in one thing, because if I do, then I can't specialize in anything else. So I only know, like, I like being the MacGyver. I like being able to just dabble in anything at any time. I love it, right? And forever locking myself into one thing, it's not good. It's kind of like what people say about women in relationships, and they don't want one girl because then that's one girl for the rest of their life. But they don't understand that girls can be, like, if you meet a girl who is special, that one girl is more than enough. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, your concept, you're off. You don't know what you're talking about.
Camera through the fog from the disco ball show up almost instantly, and all the spots of light where those rays actually intersect the wall behind the disco ball show up after a significant delay. That's because the wall behind the disco ball is farther from the camera, so we're seeing it farther in the past.
There's no past. It's just, as you said, it's further, and so it's not as close. And so the way you're perceiving it makes you think, because that's how you grew up to think that way. But again, you are housebroken. You conformed to that lifestyle. I never conformed. That's what makes me free to see the world for what it really is. Because I'm still a free spirit. I'm a free agent, right? I can be picked up by anybody to do anything. I can play any role in any position, anywhere, running back, catcher, fucking quarterback, right? I can do it all. Anyways, so yeah, there's no such thing as time, right? Time is an illusion. Time isn't real. Time is man-made. It's a concept that we created, and then we just started making concept after concept after concept after concept, blah 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 blah. And then after a while, people started putting the cart before the horse, using this concept as justification, as if the concept can be a justification despite the fact it was originally a concept, right? And it's just because they've always known of this concept that they consider this concept justification or fact or real, and so they think dragons exist because they're stuck in La La Land, or they're basically insane. Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. Don't let the hit you where they'll split you. I'm out. Take it easy and peace. Oh, hit me up. Because I'm down to talk. I got time right now. Like I said, I'm a free agent. Fortunately, unfortunately, kind of, I guess you could say. Um, what's going on is America is being hit by Russia and China and whatnot. And if you are leading people off a cliff with, like, if you're a bad teacher, bad coach, or if you show them like McDonald's is the best way to go, or drink food, and how to ruin your life, and be a slut, and all of this petty shit, right? Then you will get picked up to be a leader, basically, and you'll get all this attention and all this focus to make you stand out and blah blah blah. But if you are someone that is like the news, or when you're tuned into reality, or if you make the world a better place, they try to shut you up, right? Think of what happened to Bernie Sanders. What Fox News would do is they'd tell you who's in first and who was in third, but they wouldn't talk about who was in second. You know why? Because it was Bernie Sanders. So that was the Bernie blackout, baby. And that's what's going on across the world. It's if you make the world a better place, they don't make you stand out. But if you hold America back and you ruin America, then they put you square center and make you lead. So, anyways, I'm out. I'm tired. I shouldn't have made this video, but I had to because I seen your video, and I considered that was kind of insulting for you to lead me, like, after a whole fucking video, for you to go say something so stupid. Anyways, be well, baby, be safe. Don't let the story hit you where let's put you. I'm out of here. Peace.